Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Martha. If you're seeing me for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the post notification button to get notified when I upload my other videos coming up. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance to you all. Yes, so the last video I made, when you go back to my last video, you'll see when I did my flat piercing, and I said I was going to come back to give you guys updates on how the journey has been so far. Okay guys, so it's been an amazing journey. Yes, I mean, having a piercing is not easy. That one is one short thing you get, and I've been meaning to have this flat piercing for the longest time. I don't want this video to be long. I'm just here to give you guys review. As a professional body piercer, I always advise my clients to always abide by the instructions. Most people, when you tell them do this, do that, they end up not even doing it, and at the end of the day, some people come back to me and say, so this and that happened, but did you keep up to the instructions? No. Why some people don't even do it but are lucky and they don't have any issue? But at the same time, why take the risks when you can just follow the instructions and just do your best, even if something gets to happen, but you know that you gave it your best? Piercing is about giving it your best. So that is how it works. I'm a professional body piercer, and I'm going to be telling you what I did on my flat piercing. I think this is 2 months plus, and I mean, it was not easy. It was not easy. Along the line, I got a piercing bump. I think that was like 2 weeks after. That was like 2 weeks after my piercing. I had a piercing bump, and I think I actually slept on that side of that part of their ear, and when I woke up, I mean, I was feeling pains and all that stuff. The pains was too much. It was too much. So, but I mean, the next day, and I discovered that I had an irritation. The piercing like has developed in pump, and of course, it was painful. It was painful, and at that point, I know some people just say, "Oh my God, this keloid, let me take it out." Sorry about the cheeky crawl. So some people be like, I mean, let me just take it out because I don't want to have a keloid. I don't want to start having keloid problems, and that is understandable because I mean, who wants to have keloid? That is not even a good experience at all. So, but when I saw the piercing bump, that's 2 weeks, exact 2 weeks after my piercing, when I saw that bump, I was like, oh wow, come on, this is not going to be easy. I know cartilage can be so difficult sometimes, and even those who normally have their surface tragus piercing, even belly button, you have to pay extra attention to those kind of piercings because they need extra care. Just like one morning you just sleep and wake up and you understand, a lot of stuff in your face. That's how it is with piercing. If you don't take care of it, you might even just go outside, because now it's winter period. You might just go outside and the dust, everything just enters your piercing. You will not know because of course you're just moving like a normal regular person, but your piercing is now going to react to those stuffs much later. So I'll be telling you what I did to my piercing, and like I said, it was not easy. Consistency. Piercing has to do with a lot of consistency. You have to be consistent with your you have to follow the instruction and make sure you follow it to the end. After that, in fact, before that 2 weeks, I was actually taking my antibiotics. I just finished the antibiotics, and I think I was using my sea salt as well. But like I said, I slept on that part that night, and of course, I didn't notice. I was just enjoying my sleep. Yeah, so it got very irritated, and this is what I did to the glory of God. This is what I did that actually helped me get back my piercing in full. I'll be showing you the piercing, but let me show you. Hi, so this I said I'll be showing you what I did. So this is a water bottle, and I just take the cover. So this is a water bottle. All I have to just take is just the cover of the water bottle, and I took these antibiotics from the beginning to the end from the beginning to the end when I finished taking it rather. And I was supposed to get the charm. For those who are from my country part should understand what I mean by the charm, but antibiotics, that's what I'm trying to say. But this was what I actually took from the beginning to the end, because the day I went to the pharmacy, he didn't have that charm, so I had to get this. Yeah, that's the normal ampiclos, like we call it, normal ampiclos. Yeah, this was what I took. Yeah, I mean, I actually took it from that first day I made the piercing to the 2 weeks. Then of course it was finished. I bought 2 cards of it. So when it, because you have to take it 6 hours, every 6 hours, and I maintained it diligently. I just set my alarm. Once it was 12, I take it 6, I take it next 6 evening, 6 morning, 12. I think that was how I took it. So I mean, when I discovered that I had that bump, I had to go back and get extra 2 packs again. So this was the one I took. Of course, this is my cotton bud. Then this is my cotton wool. Yeah. Then this was my sea salt. I mean, I have the full sea salt. I have the full pack, but I just fetched this one for my own personal. I didn't even use it in, because all you have to do is just take a tiny bit of it. Yes. And this this is called triple action. This triple action did signs and wonders for me. I don't know, when you tell people do this, many people don't like to follow the instructions. They just believe that I'm not feeling any pain, so why do I have to do anything? Everybody's body parts differs when it comes to body piercing. You get, so you have to be very, very careful. I mean, today in the next 2 weeks it might look fine, but after that time anything can happen. You get. So like I said, this was the ultimate finisher of everything. Yes, now I'll show you what I actually did. So this is it. I took this. I have a lot of stuff on my hands. Okay, then I took just a pinch of this, just a pinch of this. I don't know if you can see it. It's actually very bold. I don't know if you can see it. They are bold. When you're getting the fix off, you have to make sure it's the original one. No? You have to make sure it's the original one. So see, this is a pinch. I just took a pinch of it. Now, a pinch of it. So you can even see how scanty it looks. Just a pinch of it. You see. Now I will now put warm water. This stuff is really nice. This sauce is good. So I'll now use warm water. It's not hot, it's not cold. I put warm water. When I put the warm water, all I have to do is just fetch a portion of this cotton wool. I dip it inside and make sure that it sucks out all the water, all this water, that's the sea salt water. Make sure that the sea salt has dissolved inside the water before you actually dip this in. So when I dip it in, now this is completely soaked and wet. All I have to do, I'll just place it on this, and I'll have to hold for the next 1 minute, that's 60 seconds. I have to hold it. When I hold it, I missed the part. So this is actually fetch it bigger than this. So when I finish soaking it, then I divide it into 2 places. You get, it's wet, or you can even divide it before you dip it in. Now this one is wet. I can't see the back of the piercing. This piercing is actually very critical too, because I can't see the back of the piercing. All I have to do is just place this one. It's wet now with the water from the sea salt. Then I carry the one in the front and place it on this one. Now I hold it from back and front. I hold it for like the next 60 seconds. That is 1 minute. You have to be patient. This is me telling you what I did when I had that bump. And sometimes bumps are very, very difficult to go away. Like, those things can be extremely difficult. Like you start feeling like, I hope this is not keloid. You get, so but you have to be patient when you hold it. Now the sea salt water is actually sinking inside the piercing. After the next 60 seconds, now you bring it out. You cannot trash it. When you trash it, when I trash it, now the next thing I do is I take this, You have to make sure your hands are clean when you're doing this. Wash it. I take more than this because I'm actually going to use it. My person is okay by the grace of God. So I don't use my hands to apply it. I use cotton ball. I bought a pack of cotton ball. Then you apply from the front, and the same. I don't use the same. I don't repeat the same part when I use this part to apply in the front, because the front has a bump on it. I want to repeat this part that I used to apply it. Now I'll fetch another part in a different part of my palm. I will now use this other side of the cotton ball to take it. Of course, I'm not really seeing, but my instinct, I just use my instinct to just use it to rub it or massage it all over. Make sure it catches the piercing very well, like you're seeing that the cream is on it. It's better let it be like that. Do you get? After you apply it, now this is when you apply the sea salt. When you finish applying that sea salt, now you allow it to dry. When it dries off, the water that even drips out, you see that it's white, it turns into white. You see those white stains, you can clean that off. That's if you actually have drips from your, that's when you have good sea salt though. Now after the sea salt water has dried, the next thing I did was, like I said, apply it. When you apply it, that was it. I did this stuff morning and night for the past, I think that was like 3 weeks straight. I mean a month straight. I did it for like a month. I did this morning and night for a month straight 1 month. When I discovered that I had that bump. Do you get? This cream is fantastic. They have different brands. This New Skin, this New Skin, they have different brands. They have Combat A, well, just Triple Action. Do you get? They have plenty of them, but this was the one I got from the pharmacy guy that day. Yes, this was what I got. This cream is fantastic. With your sea salt, it's fantastic. I'm going to pull out my piercing so you see the face. It's still right. So this is my, so we're still having that dark edge. Still having the dark edge. Just like when you have nose piercing, once it has healed, sometimes you have that round dark, you just have that round. That will let me say. When your nose piercing is healing, you have that round dark spot there. Then when it completely heals, it just disappears on its own. So that's the same thing that's happening to this one. I don't feel any pain. You can see the back. I don't know if you see it. I don't know if you can see it. Then this is the front. So you see how no bump, nothing. You can see how the front is looking. This is the front. Very sweet. Yeah, I don't know if the back is showing. But the back is very clean. And the kind of jewelry you use. So the type of jewelry you use is very vital when it comes to body piercing. Some people come to me and say, I want to use the jewelry, I want to use that jewelry. You start wanting fancy jewelries at that moment. Nope. When we say use this, use that. I'm a professional body piercer. When I say use this, do this, please let's learn to follow instructions when you're having a piercing. Is very important. It's very important. Please don't forget this. I got this Triple Action. I got my scissors, antibiotics, my cotton bud, and my swan water cover. Whatever cover you have. So guys, so that was what I did. My piercing is 2 months and maybe like a week or two, and this my piercing is just 2 months. I've been at 2 months and a week plus, and I am okay. I'm fine. Like you can see the way I showed you, everything is good. So guys, please let's try to keep and abide by the instructions when you have a piercing. And of course I understand that you can be scared when you have a piercing bump, but not all piercing bumps are keloids. The two are totally different from each other, but of course we have to be careful. I understand. So guys, cut the long story short, I didn't want this to be long, but I think it is already. All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking to the end. You can always go back to my last video and see how I did my piercing, my beautiful flat piercing. Yeah. So you can always go back and check it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the post notification button to always get updates whenever I post my videos. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking to the family. I love you guys. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Much love.